Happy Monday, guys. Max here from slurv.com to bring you the GPP stacks for this 10-game night slate. Just as a note, don't forget to join us for our expert chat at 5 p.m. Eastern tonight when we're going to break down all the plays you're going to need to take down the 100K Slurv grand prize on DraftKings. You know, Slurv chat, Slurv tournament. You know, one of us should definitely win it. So let's jump right in. So I like Cincinnati against Aaron Blair today. He's especially bad versus left-handers, having a 7% strikeout rate and a 16% walk rate. Votto, Bruce, and Barnhart are automatically in play. You can also mix in some righties against him, as he has a 5.09 xFIP versus right-handers, so it's not like he dominates those guys. White Sox versus Boyd could go either way here for me, but I'm going to be on the side of the bats. Boyd has been good versus left and right-handers so far this year, but it's a very small sample size, so I like to use his career numbers more. He allows a very small 17% soft hit rate versus right-handers. So that means the rest of the balls are hit either medium or hard. 33% are hit hard. The game is in Chicago where home runs are very prevalent. So Boyd also allows a pretty monstrous 52.8% fly ball rate versus right-handers. So I like the right-handers on Chicago today. He also only strikes them out at a 10% rate and walks 15% of those. So I think he could be in for a long day against the White Sox, who can throw a ton of righties out there. Laurie's my favorite play. His StatCast numbers are pretty ridiculous versus Boyd's stuff. So I like him as a one-off, as I believe he will be low-owned as well as part of a stack. Bolsinger for the Dodgers is not a bad advanced stats pitcher, but I think we have to look at Arizona today just because they're at home and it's a very good hitter's park at Chase Field. I don't want to pick on him too much, but I do want to mention that he has a 37% fly ball career rate versus right-handers and a 32% hard contact rate. So guys like Goldie, Beef, and Drury are definitely in play here. Versus lefties, it's tough to pick on him just because of his 55% ground ball rate versus left-handers. But Peralta and Lamb are really good hitters, so I think if you want to go stack here, you should include those two guys as well. Cesar Ramos only strikes out 12% of righties, but he mitigates the damage due to his high ground ball rate. He does allow a 36% hard hit rate versus right-handers, and Athletics have some lefty mashers, as we know, with Valencia, Davis, Semien, and don't forget Smolinski at the bottom of the order, who can be a cheap source of power, so I don't mind their stack here. Wyan Chen against the Padres today, and as we know, Padres also mash left-handed pitching. Chen is predictably worse against right-handers, as most left-handers are. He allows a 39% fly ball rate and a 35.8% hard hit rate. All this leads to a not terrible but not great 4.18 xFIP. I think we can target him here with Camp Myers, Norris, Upton, and Solarte. If Solarte is playing, he's been hurt the last couple of days. Also, don't forget Adam Rosales at the bottom of the order to save some salary. I just want to go into the fact that the reason I didn't mention the Blue Jays is because I think they're a nice fade candidate here against Eichhoff, especially if they're going to be predictably the most popular stack today. Eichhoff is tremendous versus right-handers, and really only Bautista StatCasts well against him. So I think I'm either going to use Bautista as a one-off, which I don't think I will, just because he's going to be 30% owned, or I'm going to fade the Blue Jays completely, especially if, you know, they're being touted as much as I think they will be due to their really high Vegas projected run total. Okay, guys, that's all from me today. Brief overview of the GPP stacks for you. Of course, we're going to go in a ton of depth here on our expert chat, which I will be finally making my triumphant return to after my week-long vacation abroad. So I will see you at 5 o'clock Eastern. Peace.